Yes, welcome back again, our viewers. As I said, if you are joining us now, it is a motivational talk with Peter OKEMWA, your facilitator. Now, I have left by saying that you have now chosen your goals and your objectives of your life. Remember, it is your own life. So you don't change to live another person's life. Now, let me give you a small example from even the Bible. For those ones who are Christians and those ones who are Muslims, you can also listen. Now, in the Bible, there is a man known as, in the book of Judges, that is Gideon. In the book of Judges, chapter 6, verse 15, Gideon has got a very bad reason why he is not becoming a hero and rescue the Israelites. He is saying, if you can read with me, Gideon is saying, that is the book of Judges, chapter 6, verse 15. It is saying, "But Gideon answered and said, Pardon me, sir. How can I save Israel? My family group is the weakest in the tribe of Manasseh, and I am the youngest in my family." Remember what reasons Gideon is giving. Number one, he is saying, he is reminding God, and God knows him very well. He is reminding God, and God knows Gideon very well. He is telling God that, pardon God. Remember, my family group is the weakest. This is where we have a problem, especially to many of us who want to grow. You just remind God that your family is the way it is, as if God does not know, as if God has gone somewhere, or as if God is not the one who created it. Now you are reminding him what is happening in your family, and already he knows exactly what your family is. And this is where we go wrong, because God knows already what we are. So what is up to is for you to tell him, now this is what we are, and I need, as an individual, I need to go to such a place. Now that is why I'm saying, now after finishing your fear, now you start. I am saying you start. However small, you start. However little, you start. So long as you have an objective, you might not fall on the way. There is somebody who will hold your hand, and you might not fall on the way. So many people fear starting. The starting is the hardest thing. People fear risking so much. They continue with their meager life. As much as they might be squeezed, they fear risking. Now, risk once, just once, and remove that fear, and you will go far. Gideon is saying, and remember, in the family of Manasseh, in the family, I am the youngest. So he is despairing from what God is telling him. Remember, God has chosen him. So remember, you are also chosen, because we are also born, we are chosen before we were even made from our mother's stomach. Because in the book of Jeremiah, if you can read with me, the book of Jeremiah, verse 1. The book of Jeremiah, verse 1, if you can read with me there, it is also saying that before you were made in your mother's womb, I knew you. And before you were formed, I chose you. So if today you dash that name of Jeremiah, and you put your name, for example, I'm Peter, and I say, Peter, before you were in your mother's womb, I knew you. And before you were formed, I chose you. Now, will God choose something which is bad? Will God form something that is bad? Do we not have the same time in the day and the night? Should we work the way others work who have, and us complaining that we don't have? Now, the best thing that we should do, number one, is to start. Remove that fear and start. Now, before I go far, find a reason to be strong and to fulfill your goals. Find a reason. Now, I want to do this. I want to have a bicycle because I should not be late at my work. But remember, whichever small thing you choose, it takes the same strength and the same energy. For example, one man was told, find 1 million up to midday for me to make you a billionaire. So this person thought of two things. Number one, he thought of going a very busy street in Nairobi and ask 1 million people to give him one bob. But remember what happened? When he reached the Searchlight Street, when he was asking for one bob, there is others who even gave him 10 shillings. But there is others who also rebuked him, saw him as a man who is cheating them. And at last, by midday, he did not have that 1 million. So he missed the millions of money. Another option that he thought, he was to find one number of a prominent man so that he can phone him to give him 1 million. So as after midday, being made a billionaire, he will return the 1 million. He looked for numbers of prominent people. Just name them. We have our former president. Can you find a number of Uhuru Kenyatta from morning up to Sasita? There is no way. The person that you will be talking with is the secretary. So it means you have not acquired. So to acquire 1 million and to acquire 1 shilling takes the same strength, same frustration, and even you might not get both. Now, why should you struggle getting one or small things or simple things, and they take same struggle, they take same efforts, they take same frustration? So will you change and today go for bigger and higher things that you have been aspiring the whole of your life? Now start. My message today is for you to start. Come out of that cocoon of fear. Come out of that cocoon of blaming yourself, blaming your parents, blaming the society, blaming where you are born, blaming your brothers, blaming your sisters. Come out of that cocoon. Go forward and know that you are the biggest person. You are the biggest person hindering your prosperity, hindering what you want in life, hindering what God wanted you to become. Nobody again isipokuwa wewe, hakuna mwingine. Wewe ndio unajizuia kufikia mahali yenye ulikuwa unatakikana. Please my viewer, there is time, there is situation. Now come out. Let us come out of that. Let us know exactly where we are, what we are supposed to do. Now, because I know that you are in the situation where some of us were some days back. Now, continue subscribing to our Mapema Studios. Now, for more information or WhatsApp, text or call, use our numbers 0725 497 085 or 0702 176 639. Our program is on. Now we have Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, email, all of them being Mapema Studios. So if you continue subscribing, you will also approve us. So continue listening. We will have a short commercial break, and when we come back, we will have more prudent way of becoming out of our situations of despair. Welcome and continue listening us.